everybody, this is Zoe from No Safer Place and it is week 6 of the Zoella book club. Now, I have actually tried to record this video for about 5 times now. I cannot seem to get it right. I think because it's a book that I have loved for a very long time now. I think it's my most anticipated video from the Zoella book club, mainly because of how much that I have pushed this book and talked about this book and expressed my love for this book. You will probably know what it is already if you've been following me on Twitter or on Facebook, because I do talk about it a lot. This book is After the Fire by Will Hill. I absolutely love this book. I am very aware that whenever After the Fire is mentioned on Twitter, I also get mentioned alongside it. You guys know how much I just adore this book. So let's get on with the review, because I feel like this is going to be a long one. Before I start, I just want to say I met Will recently and he said to me, "Zoe, you can't possibly do another review of After the Fire." Will, you are so wrong. Challenge accepted. So After the Fire is a book about a cult. Now, cults have always fascinated me. I have always been interested in them. I love shows like The Following, so this was super exciting for me. This book is based on true events, which is something that I find so interesting in stories, and I feel like they're much more relatable because you know that they've happened. So this book is set inside the fence, that's what it's called, that's where the cult is residing, and it is a cult run by Father John, and Father John believes that he is God's voice on earth. Moonbeam is our female protagonist. I absolutely adore Moonbeam. She is 17 years old, and what I love most about her is she is such an unconventional female heroine. Now, I got Will to write a piece on this because of how amazing Moonbeam is, so I will link that down below if you are interested. So as I said, Moonbeam is 17 years old and she is about to become one of Father John's wives when she turns 18. Now, being one of Father John's wives is a coveted role inside the fence, and one that a lot of women want to be that are brainwashed, quite clearly. And Moonbeam's mum pushes Moonbeam to be one of them. She wants her child to be Father John's wife. There is so much more to that than meets the eye, and obviously I can't spoil it, but things aren't what they seem. So the book is set in 2 narratives, Before the Fire and After the Fire. Before the Fire is the story of Moonbeam's journey and how the doubts start to creep in and how she feels that Father John isn't quite as honest as he says he is. And then After the Fire, where Moonbeam has been taken to a rehabilitation unit and she is talking to a psychiatrist and an FBI agent about what has happened to her. All the children that survived this fire were taken to the same place, and it is kind of their journey in learning to live without the cult, which has been such a huge part of their lives. Father John is absolutely horrific. I don't think I have ever hated a character as much as I hated him. Now, he has 4 centurions that he has chosen, well, God has chosen, to kind of do his dirty work for him. So they keep control of everyone, make sure everyone's in check around the camp, the fence, and they do some awful things. They torture, they abuse, they manipulate, they rape. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying the word rape like that, but it is just absolutely awful. I mean, when Moonbeam is telling her story, she is still so influenced by Father John that she can hear his voice in her head and she can't seem to get rid of it. Even though she has these doubts, she's been so brainwashed, she can't get his voice out of her head. So this is her journey really of overcoming the years of brainwashing that she has endured and trying to find herself again, gaining some independence and finding out who she really is without someone telling her how to be and what to do all the time. The ending. Wow, the ending. Well, you gave us the ending that we all wanted but didn't expect. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what happens at the end because that is a massive spoiler, but I didn't think we would get it. It was something that I hoped for throughout the book, but the way the book was going, I just felt like we weren't going to get it. And then when we did, I was crying my eyes out and bawling at the end of this book because it is so beautiful. As I've said, Moonbeam is one of my favourite characters ever written. I connected to her in a way that I've never connected to a character before, on a real emotional level. Everything that she felt, I felt alongside her, which I think is so rare when you're reading a book. When she was crying, I was crying. When she was angry, I was angry. When she was happy, I was. It was just so incredible. I almost wish that there was a book 2 to this book, mainly because I really want to know what happens to Moonbeam. Like, I absolutely adore her, and I feel like she's definitely on the road to recovery, and I would love to know what happened to her next. Maybe we could get like a short novella, Will. I have had to edit this video down so much. My Zoella videos are normally only about 5 minutes long, and this was 20, so a lot of editing has happened right now. Let's be honest, guys, I can't choose a favourite quote from this. Every single part of this book is just pure genius. There is no one quote that sticks out. Everything about it is just magnificent, and I have never pushed a book so much, like I said earlier. So if you read one book this year, make it this one, because this is the most incredible book I have ever read, and I'm not lying. Go and look at my Twitter. Every other tweet is about this book, so please go and check it out. It is so worth the read. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like to see more of on my channel, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.